in class? Okay. Please confirm in the chat room that you can hear me and you can see me. Confirm if you can hear me and you can see me. Can I see your response in the chat room? Just put yes. Oh, great. Okay, thank you very much. All right, so it is a pleasure to have everyone in class this morning or this afternoon. Thank you for joining us. And I mean, we have over 500 registrations for this class. And so far at the moment, we have 63 persons in class. And I'm hoping that the rest would join soonest so as not to miss out on any part of today's class. All right, so before we start, please let me just see where you're joining us from. Please put your location, if it is Lagos, Abuja, Ghana, South Africa, Enugu, just put the name of the state where you're joining us from. Okay, okay, I can see that. All right, okay, let's have it coming. Okay, people from Lagos, you're welcome. People from Abuja, you're welcome. Port Harcourt, you're welcome. Okay, Kano State, you're welcome. Oh, Ghana, you're welcome. Delta State, okay, welcome. All right, Imo State, welcome. Ibadan, welcome. All right, Ondo State, Oyo State, Ghana, all right. Okay, you're all welcome to the class this morning or afternoon, depending on where you're joining us from. Okay, and I'm promising that your time in class today will be worth it. And then second question is, if you are with your laptop right now, can you just type yes? If you are with your laptop in the chat room, type yes. Yes. Okay, okay, great. Okay, okay, interesting. Good, good. Because, I mean, I know before now, no, years before now, Nigerians, or some of us are used to tutorial, what's it called now? We're used to just having the classes without practicals, right? But please, in Transformation College, in all our programs, we encourage everyone to have a laptop so you can follow through with the practical sessions, okay? Not theory. We are not here, we don't deal much on theories in as much as we have, you know, the theoretical part of it. We pair it together with the practical so that we make sure we drive home the point and you get value for your time. So it's good to know that you all, majority of us, hopefully, have our laptops with us. So as the lecturer or trainer this morning will take over the class, you make sure you're following and to be able to get the best out of the class today. So some of us are joining Transformation College program for the first time. Okay, and for that reason, we would like to introduce ourselves. We all know that today we are kicking off the diploma program on Microsoft Office, and today we're looking at Microsoft Word. I mean, gone are the days when organizations would hire a staff or an employee and not mind if they have knowledge or if they are knowledgeable in the use of Microsoft Office. Gone are those days. Every organization in the planet Earth, okay, now would require you to have basic knowledge on Microsoft Office application usage. And so this class is completely tuition free, and I hope we would all key in and even share the registration link with your friends, people you know should benefit from this class. So please take whatever we learn in the class today seriously. Okay. So once again, you're all welcome to class. And for introduction purpose, Transformation College is an online college that offers national diploma certificate courses to NYSC members, secondary school graduates, university graduates, and professionals in other fields who wish to diversify their skill sets and knowledge within Nigeria and beyond. So far we have computer science and business informatics as our main courses. And our mission is to raising a generation of highly skilled professionals across the different programs that we've run so far. We have graduated over 500 well-skilled students. We have lineup of courses and they are all 100% tuition free and quality packed. Okay, so we're not just teaching and lecturing and training, but we make sure that you are well equipped. Depending on the course of your choice that you have registered for, we make sure you're well equipped and knowledgeable in those areas that by the time you're graduating, you can, beat your chest and say, yes, I can do this and I can do that. And our vision is to be the #1 educational institution in West Africa with regard to equipping people with transformational knowledge, skills, and capabilities. And our core values are knowledge, excellence, and skills. Now, for 2025, we have lineup of courses, tuition-free courses to equip the general public, all right? And as you can see on the screen, we have every second Friday of the month, starting from January, we have the Microsoft Office application courses or diploma in Microsoft Office, as the case may be. So today, in January, we are having today Microsoft Word. Okay, so what you see on the screen, if you can see my cursor, these are the schedule, and for each month, we have these studies. And then third Fridays, we have our AI courses, all right? Third Fridays would have our AI courses. It's either in Microsoft AI and automation or AI business analyst course. So we have that every third Friday. And every fourth Friday, we have a digital marketing class where we drive into details and practicals on how you can actually be well knowledgeable in when it comes to digital marketing. Okay, and then on Saturdays, we have our ND courses, as well as a summer program, which will commence from June and run through to August, right? So we have different WhatsApp groups designated for these courses. And if you're following us on social media, then you would see notifications and uploads and updates about these courses. But if you're not following us, and before the end of this program, we'll share the link. So make sure you follow our pages on social media so you'll be updated and be able to register appropriately for whichever program appeals to you. However, for the months that have 5 Fridays, I know some people will be saying, oh, this is January and this is the third Friday, but we're having the Microsoft Office. Yes, for months that have 5 Fridays, we simply moved. So we would have the Microsoft Office courses on the 3rd Friday, AI courses on the 4th Friday, and digital marketing courses on the 5th Friday. And I think we have just 2 months with 5 Fridays in this year, if I'm not mistaken. So these are the lineup of programs, and they are 100% tuition free. Now, if you go out there and check how much it will cost you to learn these different courses or to register for these different courses, you would agree with me that it doesn't come at a small cost. So stick with Transformation College, get the best out of it. It's all designed to get you equipped, for the current world we are in. Today is January 17th, and we would be looking at Microsoft Word. Okay. Now, having said that, all right, I would be introducing our trainer for this morning, who will be taking us on Microsoft Word. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like us to put a round of applause or put our hands together in the chat room with the clap emoji as we'll welcome to class this morning, Mr. John Oyeleke. Mr. John Oyeleke will be taking us on Microsoft Word practicals and all what you need to know as far as, Microsoft Word is concerned. And we'll be taking a lot of practical sessions and even assignments, okay, for you to actually practice what you've learned today. So let's put a round of applause in the chat room, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, John. Thank you for making out time to be with us in class today. So welcome. You can take it up from here, please. You can take it up from here. Please say something and let's see and make sure you are with us.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. You're welcome. Thank you for joining us. All right. You can share your screen here now and then you can take it up from here.
Just a minute, please.
Okay, and I think your voice is faint. If I hope it's not from my end. You might want to turn up your audio. In the meantime, Emmanuel, please share the attendance form link. Again, can you share it again so that those who are just joining us can fill up the attendance form? Okay, please, if you're in class, if you're here with us, ensure to fill up the attendance form. Okay. All right, John, over to you now.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Good afternoon. Please, if he is audible enough from your end, please let us know in the chat room. Is he audible enough from your end?
Yes. Okay, let me check the chat.
Yes, I can hear you. Okay, please go ahead.
Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to class. My name is John. I'm a Microsoft certified trainer. I train Microsoft Office technologies, data analysis courses, and other courses. And
okay, John, can you please increase your audio because your voice is a bit faint.
Okay, can you hear me now? Is it better?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yes, I said my name is John. I'm a Microsoft certified trainer. I'll be facilitating this session. It's document creation using Microsoft Word. We all know what Microsoft Word is used for. Microsoft Office is an essential tool, an essential software in the workplace. Whatever you do, there are some software that depends on what you do. What you do determines if it's going to be relevant or not. You are not an architect. You will likely not be talking about the use of AutoCAD. If you are not a graphics person, you might not be talking of Photoshop and many software like that. We have many of those software like that. But we have some software that no matter what you do, everything you do, whatever you do, you just have to use them. And one of them is Microsoft Word. We have the Microsoft Excel, we have the Microsoft PowerPoint. Whatever you do, you will likely need to present your content. You will likely need to create your reports, write letters. We don't write letters anymore with pen and paper. We write letters with Microsoft Word. Whatever you do, you have data to work with, and you need to probably need the software to manage your data. And we'll be talking of Microsoft Excel. So Microsoft Office software are very, very essential to this work. And we're going to be starting with Microsoft Word. The assumption is maybe I didn't get the I was not opportune to have an idea of your current level of proficiency before this class. But I'm going to be assuming that most of us are using Microsoft Word for the first time. I think you just say for me to just assume that you're using you're using Microsoft Word for the first time. So I need to start from the very basic, and we move very fast from the basic. Based on your responses, we move fast from the basic to the intermediate and maybe to the advanced, and whatever the time can permit us. I think the first thing we should do is to talk about the interface, or maybe to start, what is Microsoft Word? Microsoft Word is the word processing programs. It helps us to prepare documents. It helps us to work on documents, to edit documents, print documents, and basically give documents professional look, and so on and so forth. So basically, that's what your Microsoft Word can be used for. Do you understand, everybody? Microsoft Word is a word processing program used for preparing documents, used for giving documents a professional look, used for creating reports, used for writing letters, and so on and so forth. Microsoft Word comes in, of course, is part of the Microsoft Office suite. There's what we call the Microsoft Office suite. Microsoft Office suite is a collection of Microsoft Office programs, Microsoft programs like Word, Excel, PowerPoint. So Word is one of the suites, and Word or the Microsoft Office comes in versions. There are versions. Who can help us on the chat box? What are the versions? Can you tell me the versions that you know? Which of the versions do you need? Which of the versions do you need? And is the audio better? Okay, 2013, I can see 2013. What's yes, 2013, 2016, yes, you're correct. Yes, what versions do you need? And please, you can also comment at the same time. Is the audio better? Is the audio clear? Yes, 2016, yes, 2010, yes. We used to have 97, we have 2000 at the time, 2003, 20, no 2008. That's 2008. There is no 2008. Let's say in recent years, we have 27. Let's say in recent years, we have 2007. We have 2010, then 2013, then 2016. After 2007, we have 2010, 2013, 2016, 2019. We now have the Microsoft 365. We have the Microsoft 365, and we also have the 2021. That's relatively new, but I think most people have 2016 and 2019. Okay, so that's fine. That's the version of Microsoft Word. How do you start Microsoft Word? How do you start Microsoft Word? Either, especially when you are creating a new document, and of course, I'll be saying documents a lot in this class. Microsoft Word files are called documents. Is that everybody? Microsoft Word files are called documents. Microsoft Excel files are called what? Can somebody help me on the Excel, on the chat box? Microsoft Excel files are called Microsoft Word files are called documents. What do you call Microsoft Excel files? Yes. Sheets. Okay. Let's have more charts. Spreadsheet. Thank you. Christina, thank you so much. Microsoft Excel files are called spreadsheet or workbook, not sheets, not worksheets. Microsoft Excel files are called spreadsheets or workbooks. You want to guess? Microsoft PowerPoint files are called what? Put it lastly. Microsoft PowerPoint files are called what? Microsoft PowerPoint files are called what? They are called slides. Okay, they are called presentations. Just that presentations are made up of slides. You understand? Okay, so I've been saying a lot of documents because Microsoft Word files are called documents. Okay, so please let's go and start a document. Let's go and create a new document. Go and start Microsoft Word. How do you start Microsoft Word? You go to your start button, click on the start button. You'll likely see Microsoft Word there. You'll likely see Microsoft Word there. Click on it, and you have your Microsoft Word. You have your Microsoft Word document. Okay, I'll be trying to save time. It's going to be a little bit challenging moving from the Word documents to the PowerPoint slide, but I'll try to manage the two. Maybe when I'm talking a lot of the theoretical parts, I'll be on my slide, and when I need to do practical, I switch to the Word document window. Okay, so when you start the Microsoft Word, did you see what you are seeing on the screen? Look at my screen. Can you see what you have on the screen? Hello? Yes. If you observe, by the time you start your Microsoft Word, you're going to see what you are seeing on my screen. It's called the backstage view. You understand? It's called the backstage. You understand, everybody? When you start your Microsoft Word, you will not just see where you can start typing. You will see what you are seeing on my screen. You see the backstage view. And on the backstage view, you can either decide I'm creating a new document or I'm using a template. We're going to be starting from creating a new document, creating a blank document. But the bottom line, or what I'm trying to establish this time, is that when you open your Microsoft Word, especially a new Microsoft Word document, and create a new Word document, if you are opening an existing document, to just open and you have your document and you can go ahead and start typing almost immediately. But if you are starting a new document, you will likely not, it will likely not take you to the main place, to the main window where you can start typing. It's going to take you to the backstage view. I think everybody can get that. You have the backstage view. So what do you do next? You click on the blank document. We are assuming that we are creating our document from the scratch. So everybody, let's click on blank document. Let's click on blank document. Don't worry, I will still open my own document as well. I just want to move a little. Okay, when you click on your blank document, you're going to have this. Do you have this on your screen? Do you, maybe not the labelings, maybe not the labels, but do you have something similar to what you are seeing on my screen? I need your responses. Yes, put it on the chat box. After starting Microsoft Word, you have the backstage view. Then you click on blank documents, then you have this. Do you have it? Do you have it? Yes, let me have more years. I think I'm only having 2 years. I'm only having 2 years. Okay, we have multiple. Okay, we have a lot of years. Good. So let's look at let's try to describe, get familiar with all the various parts of the screen. Let's get familiar with all the parts of the screen. At the top right, I'm sure you know top right. Your right-hand side at the top, you have the minimize, maximize, close buttons. I'm sure that's very, very clear. Most windows in Excel, most windows on your computers, the minimize, the maximize, and the close buttons. Mine took me straight to the blank page. Okay, am I not in the wrong place? Okay, maybe it depends on probably your version. What version are you using? What version are you using? What version are you using? 2010. Okay, maybe the 2010 version. Okay, some versions will take you to the blank, to that backstage view. Okay, if you are using 2010 version and you want to see the backstage, how do you get into the backstage? Just click on file. Okay, for a few of you that probably is taking you to the blank page directly, if you want to go to the backstage view, just click on file. You see at the top towards your left, you will see file. So file will take you to the backstage view. You understand? File will take you to the backstage. Okay, and to exit the backstage, there will be an arrow. I wish I can show you that, but mine is not showing that. You see an arrow pointing to the left again. So click on it, takes you back to the blank screen. Let me repeat that. It takes you to the blank screen directly. Just click on file to go to the backstage view. At the top left, the top left-hand side, you see an arrow. Click on it to move back to your blank, or you click on your home tab. You see home. Click on the home to go back to your main blank screen. Okay, let's quickly look at it. Of course, if you look at my screen, you can see that the labels are there. You can see the labels are there. Like I said, towards your right, you have the minimize, maximize, and close buttons. I want to believe you know the meaning, you know what all these buttons are used for. Okay, the topmost bar is called the title bar. Can you see the topmost bar? For most of you, you'll be having document 1, the topmost bar, where you can see document 1 on my screen as well. Where some of us used to see you have the name of the file. For example, now if this weekly report, you likely have weekly report. Assuming the title of this file, the name of this file is weekly report. You likely see weekly report on the title bar. Do you understand? So you have the title bar. At the top left, you have the quick access toolbar. The quick access toolbar. You are seeing some icons. You are seeing some tools. You are seeing some tools there. So how many of us are we seeing the quick access toolbar? If you cannot see You can say, especially those that cannot, if you can see, maybe you should not say anything or you say yes. You can see the quick access toolbar, say yes. If you are not still say no. I'm looking at the chat box. Please let's make it snappy so that we can learn as much as possible. Okay. I'm saying yes. Let's have yes. Okay, most of us can see our quick access toolbar at the top right. What do you have on the quick access toolbar? Quick access toolbar gives you quick access to your frequently used tools. There are some tools that are used frequently. Quick access toolbar gives you quick access, gives you faster access to your frequently used tools. Do you understand, everybody? Some tools are used frequently. To get them, you have to click this, click that, click 3 times, click 4 times to get them. What you can do is just to put the tool on your quick access toolbar, and with one click you can have access to it. Do you understand, everybody? You understand, everybody? At the end of your quick access toolbar, you have an arrow pointing down. Is that true? At the end of your quick access toolbar, there's an arrow pointing down. At the tip, the end of the quick access toolbar, can see my arrow, can see my pointer. There's an arrow there pointing down. Have you seen it? If you have seen it, type QAT on the chat box. QAT means quick access toolbar. If you can see that arrow, type QAT on the chat box. Thank you. Thank you. So click on it. What are you seeing on the quick access toolbar? You are seeing a list. Okay, maybe I should just do a rundown of the various parts. Then I switch back to my screen so that you can see what we are doing. Okay, so that's the quick access toolbar. I'm going to come back to tell you how to customize the quick access toolbar. Okay, you can see file. Can you see the file? You can see file. It's called the file tab. I hope nobody is using 2007 version. If you are using 2007 version, type I'm here. If you are using 2007 version, please type I'm here on the chat box, or type 2007 on the chat box. If you are using 2007 version, how are you going to know if you are using 2007 version apart from checking the account? You are going to have a round button at the top left. How many of you are having a round button at the top left? If you have a round button at the top left, I'm using 2016, okay, that's fine. 2016 is fine. 2019 is fine. I'm just concerned about those that are using 2007, because they're going to have a little different. 2010 is not bad. Okay, so nobody's doing 2007 good. So 2010 till 2021, we are going to have the file tab. You have file tab. All these are called tabs. You have file, home, insert, draw, design. All these are called tabs. TAB and TABS for plural. Do you understand, everybody? We are trying to familiarize ourselves with our screen. So when I say file tab, you don't start clicking on something else. All what you are seeing at the top, file, home, insert, draw, design, layout, they are called what? They are called what? Put it on the chat box. They are called what? They are called what? Yes, I'm waiting for you. They are called tabs. Thank you. They are called tabs. And you have different tabs. We have home, insert, draw, design, layout, references, meanings, review, view tabs. You understand, everybody? The file tab is a special tab. When you click on the file tab, it takes you to the back page view. You understand? So file tab is a special tab. It's a little bit different from other tabs. Click on file tab, it takes you to the back page view. Okay. For other tabs, when you click on them, they display the ribbon. Home, insert, draw, design, layout, references, meanings. When you click on them, they show what we call ribbon. Do you understand? Below those tabs, we don't call it menu. Oh, see, it's okay. Maybe I have many things to say at the same time. How many of you have heard about 5 menu? How many of you have heard about menu before? How many of you are you're surprised hearing tab? You are not. You are surprised you are not hearing file menu. You are not hearing menu. Yes, nobody good. They are called tabs. Tab. What is the name spelled? Which of the names? Is it the tab? TAB. Yes, Infinix Smart 6. Say I'm surprised, sir. Yes, file menu. It used to be menu. I used to hear menu. Yes, it used to be menu before 2007. 2003 version is the one that has menu. When you click on file that time, it will drop some things for you. That's the menu. You understand? when you click on insert, you understand, it's going to drop something for you. That's insert menu. So in 2007, from 2007, we moved, or Microsoft Office transitioned from menu to tab. Do you understand? So it used to be file menu, insert menu, design menu. Do you understand? But we have the Microsoft Office has transitioned to what? To tabs. So we now have the file tab, we have the home tab, we have the insert tab, we have the draw tab. Do you understand? And as you click on those tabs, what happens? The ribbon changes. The ribbon changes. Where you have your commands, where you have those tools, is referred to as the ribbon, R-I-B-B-O-N. And of course, the tabs are called ribbon tabs. Do you understand? Sometimes below your ribbon, or let's say on your tabs are divided into groups. Okay, maybe I will show you that in a moment. Below the ribbon, sometimes we have the ruler. So I'll go back to my screen very shortly, and I'll show you how to display a ruler or how to hide it. And of course, the white part is the blank, is the document window, the white part document window. Your bottom left is showing the status bar. If you look at it very well, it's going to show you the number of words you have, the number of pages. You have the status bar. And on the right-hand side, the bottom right, you have the document views as well as the zoom slider. You have a zoom slider, you have document views. You understand, everybody? Okay, let me just run through this a little and then I move back. Okay, I'm talking about quick access toolbar. Okay, you've seen the quick access toolbar. Quick access toolbar here. Then you have the ribbon. There's the ribbon. There's the ribbon where you have your tools. Okay, let me just go and share my. Let me go and share my screen, my Word screen. Just a moment. Okay, just a minute, please. Okay, can you see my Microsoft Word screen? If you can see it, put on the chat box. Can you see my Microsoft Word screen? Yes, great. I was trying to tell you or teach you how to customize your quick access toolbar the other time. I said there's a drop down, click on the drop down, and you see a list of commands. You see a list of commands. The ones that are on the quick access toolbar currently are the ones that are checked. So the ones that are checked are the ones that are currently on the quick access toolbar. The ones that are not checked are the ones that are not there. You understand? How do you add your quick access toolbar? Just click on the ones that are checked and it will be added to your quick access toolbar. What happens? You can tell us what you are going to do looking at your screen. If the command you are looking for or the command you want to add your quick access toolbar is not on the menu, it's not on that list, what are you going to do? Yes, look at my screen and tell us what to do if what you want to type, what you want to add your quick access toolbar if it's not on that list. Yes, put it on the chat box. You click on more command, thank you. So you have the more command, you click on more command, and then you have all the commands. You have more commands. At least you have maybe not all the commands, but more commands. You have a list of all the commands. Then you can click on any of them and click on add, and then you have it quick access toolbar. You understand? So you have a list of all your commands, then you have your quick access toolbar. So as you click on any of these commands, it moves to this right-hand side. Do you understand, everybody? Do you understand? Okay. When you are done, you can click on OK. But if what you are looking for is not here, do we really have all the commands on this list? Do we really have all the commands then? You take it again. It said you click any of these, then you click on add and to be added to your quick access toolbar. I'm not asking, do we have all of the commands here? So what are we going to click to have all the commands here? We have the popular commands. So we can say all commands. Then all the commands that are listed on this application will be listed. Then you can look for any one that you're looking for and click on add, and it will be added. And definitely you click on OK. Click on OK. Make sure that it's added. Okay, like I was saying the other time, you have the ribbon tabs, you have the tabs. Each tab is divided into groups. You can say this keyboard group, this font group, this paragraph group, this task group. So when they ask you to go to a particular tab and go to a particular group, you understand what they are trying to say. And of course, at most of those tabs, you have the dialog box launcher. At the end of those tabs, you see a small button called the dialog box launcher. The dialog box launcher will give you access to more commands. Sometimes not all the commands that you are seeing on this group are showing. Do you understand, everybody? And then you click OK. And then you click OK. Okay, of course, below the ribbon, we have the ruler. I didn't get the name, sir. Which name? Dialog box. Okay, let me type it. It's called a dialog box. It's called the dialog box launcher. It's called the dialog box launcher. Okay, so below the ribbon, you have the ruler. And of course, after the ribbon, you have the ruler. After the ribbon, you have the ruler. And of course, the scroll bar. You have the vertical scroll bar, you have the horizontal scroll bar. Of course, you have the status bar. Okay, these are the various parts of the Excel of Microsoft Word screen. Any questions so far, so good? Any question? Does it okay the ruler? Maybe it's not showing. The ruler should be below the ribbon. It should be at the top. Should be above that white window. Have you seen it? Now. Okay. Okay, everybody, let's type equal to let's type equal to on our blank screen equal to RAND 20, 10 and close the bracket. Let's type that. Everybody, no space. No space equal to RAND 20, 10. Can you see my screen? Can you see the screen? Yes, please type it and let me know if you are done typing. Yes, please drop it on the chat box. Don't type in, okay, press enter. Okay, Mr. Nathaniel, please press enter. Okay, it has ruler, it has ruler. Your ruler is not showing, go to view. I think you should be asking specific questions like that, special questions like that. I think I'm going to be taking answers to them because we cannot finish Microsoft Word in my 2 hours. So special questions like that, I think I'll be taking them. You go to view tab and check ruler. You understand? Your ruler is missing, just go to view, you will see ruler, check it, and ruler will come up. So everybody, let's type equal to RAMD, open the bracket 20, 10, then press enter. Are you done? Yes, please put it on the chat box. What are you saying? Okay, let me do the same so that you can see what you are supposed to see. Yes, you are supposed to see a long write-up, thank you, because the next thing we want to do now is to learn how to move around our Microsoft Word. We are done with the various parts of our Microsoft Word. The next thing is to put our content. And then after putting our content, we learn how to move around our document. But I don't think I want to tell you to type. Maybe I should have told you to type. Maybe I should have told you to type all of this, but don't type. Let's make do with this sample document. Let's make do with this type. Let's make do with this document. So do you all have this document? We want to learn how to move around that document because sometimes you have a large document and you must know how to move around your document. Do we all have these documents? Are we ready with it? Yes. Is that a yes? Because I'm just saying one yes. Honestly, I don't seem to follow because there's no audio at my end. That means Casey, you are the only one who everybody can hear me. Many people can hear me. They are responding. That means it's from your end. Okay, send your screenshots. Send your screenshot. Put a screenshot of what you have, and let me confirm that. Seeing is believing. Seeing is believing. Seeing is believing. Let's have one or two people put. Seeing is believing. Yes. Seeing is believing. Let me have at least one or two persons put their screenshots. I think you should be able to put the screenshot. Yes, you should be able to put a screenshot. Yes, you need to put a screenshot. Yes, drop a screenshot. Let's do that quickly. Okay, while you're trying to do that, you want to learn how to move around. Of course, you're going to get you're going to get a note from us at the end of this training. So, or you are going to get my slides at the end of this training. Yes, how done? Screenshot the document. How do I screenshot the document? You have a screenshot. You have the screenshot button on the chat box. Can use that too. Okay, thank you. I think I can see Timmy. I can see Timmy. Okay, let me just without necessarily downloading it. Okay. Yes, I think I saw a lot of yes. So let me just go with those yes. Okay, how do you move from anywhere? Yes, good. Maybe, well done. Thank you. I can see your screenshot. Yes, how do you move from anywhere you are? Don't forget we are learning how to navigate from one point to another on our document. At least to some extent, we have something large, document that is large. How do we move from anywhere to the beginning of our document? Just press Control home, house. Not O. Oh, okay, maybe I should put it on the chat box. Control home, okay. Or let me put Control home. Anywhere you are, press Control home. Control plus O. Can check the chat box. Mine don't bring any text. It should. Maybe you should start again. Create a new document. Type is equal to rand. Open the bracket 20, comma 10. No space and close the bracket. No space. Coyote. No space, please. And don't type on second page of an existing document. It's a fresh document. Type equal to RAND. MacBook. I'm not trying it on Mac. So Mac, just get something that you can work with. I'm not trying it on Mac. Maybe you should try, just try it and let's see. That's what I've been trying. Richard, just put it on chat Mac and let's see. That's what I've been trying. Okay. From anywhere you are, just get an existing document. If you have a document you can work with, what we're just trying to do is how to move around that document. I'm saying that wherever you are, from wherever you are, how do you move to the beginning of the document? Press Control home, house, not home, house, home. Press Control home. There's home on your keyboard. Just press Control, hold your Control, then press home. What happened? You can tell me what happened. From anywhere you are, after pressing Control home, after pressing Control home, what do you have? Yes, what are you saying? What happened? When you press Control home, what happened? Yes, let's make it snappy. Yes. I need somebody to respond to me. Can you hear me? After pressing Control home on your keyboard, it went to the top. Thank you. It went to the top of the document. Yes, correct. Yes, it's going to go to the beginning. So from anywhere you are, you want to go to the end of you want to go to the beginning of your document, just press Control home. Okay? From anywhere you are, especially if you're at the beginning of your document, to go to the end, you can guess what I'm going to type this time. There is end on your keyboard. What will you type? Just press Control End. Not Control N, not Control N, Control End, Control N, Control N. Okay? And of course, I'm going to send in the documents we're going to send to you, you're going to see all those shortcuts there. You want to go page by page, you can use your page down. Page down will help you to move page by page. When you press page down, it takes you to the next page, page up will take you to the previous pages. Control up, control down will take you paragraph by paragraph. You can press, as I'm saying, you can press it. Control down will take you to the next paragraph. Control down arrow key. There's a down, left, right, up, down arrow keys on your keyboard. When you press Control down, it takes you to the next paragraphs. Control up will take you to the previous paragraphs. You understand? Your down arrow key will take you down. Will take you to the next line. Your up key will take you, all these things are not so difficult because of our time. Let me just when we send the materials to you and you see the various shortcuts that can be used in moving around. But a major one or a very important, the important ones are what I've mentioned: the control end, go to the end of the document; control home to go to the beginning of the document; the page down, the page up, the next, the control down, the control up. Another one is control G. Everybody press control G. Everybody press control G. What happened? Press control G. Control G will bring out a box. I just hope you can see my screen. Press control G or go to find and click on go to. So it's asking me to enter my page. So from anywhere I am, I can easily navigate to any page of my choice by typing control G, by pressing control G and putting the page number of where I want to go to and clicking go to. That takes you to the anywhere you want to go to. You understand? You want to go to the beginning from anywhere, you press Control O. You want to go to the end, the very end of the document, you press Control End. You want to go to the beginning of a line, you press beginning of a line, you press O from whatever you are. You want to go to the end of a line, you press End. You want to go to next paragraphs or next pages, you press page down, previous pages, page up, next paragraph, control down arrow key, previous ones, previous paragraph, control up arrow. Anywhere you want to go to, any page you want to go to, any page you want to go to, just press Control G on your keyboard and put the page number and you can go to. Is that clear, everybody? I think we should, let me just hold on there because of our time. So I hope everybody, to some extent, you can do a little navigating your documents. I'll be okay to some extent. Okay, the next should be how to work with your new document, how to work with your documents, how to work with documents. Let me not tell you to close that document. But if you want to close it, don't close it, everybody. But if you want to close it, you know where to go to. The close buttons are the top right. You can go to the top right and be able to close it. And of course, you can also go to File, and click on Close. But don't close it, please. If you want to create a new document or you want to open an existing document, you can just go to your file, you see New, you see Open. I hope that is very clear. You want to create a new document, you want to open existing documents, click on New, click on Open. Okay, you want to save your document. If you don't save your document is not saved. The document will only be saved after you have saved your document. Your document will be saved when you have saved it. So how do you save your document? Okay, just go to File for the very first time. You are saving for the first time. Your file and your save as, your save and save as will do the same thing. So click on Save or click on Save as if you have not saved before. Click on Save or Save as if you have not saved before, or click on Save as, and a dialog box will, that box will not pop up yet. So have this PC, you have Browse, click on Browse, and a dialog box will pop up. And on that dialog box, you can, on the left-hand side, you can see various locations. People save and they don't know where they have saved. That's not a good habit. The first thing to do when you are saving is to specify the location on the left-hand side. You understand? Where are we now? Where did we start from? We started from looking at the fundamentals of Microsoft Word. What is Microsoft Word? What Microsoft can do for you. We then moved to the various parts of the screen, the description of various parts of the screen, and then we just left, we just stopped talking about how to navigate, how to move around your screen. Now we are learning how to work with our document. What can you do with your document? You can create a blank document, you can open an existing file out of it. You can also save it. Do you understand? So how do you save it? Go to File, go to Save As, and click on browse, a box will, in the save as dialog box will come out, and I said the first thing on your left, the first thing is to specify where you want to save. It doesn't make sense you put your money, you go and save your money, and you don't know the bank where you have saved it. So you have to know the bank. So you should know this location where you have saved it. So go to the left-hand side, you see the various locations there. The common locations are desktop, documents, and maybe your removable disk. Maybe you are saving on the flash. You understand, everybody? But I think most times we save on the desktop or save document. So click on documents, everybody. And on your document folder, if you have many folders there, you have your folders listed. If you have a particular folder you want to save, just double click on that folder. Double click on that folder. The content of that folder will be displayed. You can put the name with which you want to save the file. The name with which you want to save the file, put it there. And the save as style, the format. We have a common format as Word document. We have many formats. You want to save as Word document, you save as Word document. You want to save as 97 to 2003, that's another common save format. You want to save the format that will be compatible with older versions. First, to know where you want to save. Yes, it's good to know where you have saved. It's good to know where you have saved. Yes, confirm is the sound low. Sam is saying the voice is low. Please let others confirm that. The voice that have not reduced.
Your voice is actually very audible. So from my end, anyways. So if any other person is not hearing clearly, I would suggest or recommend you log out and log back in, and hopefully your audio will be restored.
Okay, thank you. I think I already also confirmed that. I already has confirmed that. Many people are confirming the same thing. They share the same sentiment that the voice is audible. Yes, so please check your end. Let's go back to what we are doing. We are trying to save, and we said your document will not be saved. If not saved, so save your documents. Specify where you want to save it. On the left, you have the document folder. Most of us use document folder, desktop. Click on the document folder. Then the content of the document folder will be displayed. If you are trying to save on a specific folder, and on the document folder, again, you can double click on that folder. Then you can put the file name. Please put a name that is description if you want to save it. If you want to save it, yes, you can rename the document if you want to save it. Yes, if you have a document and you want to rename it, one of the ways to do it, you can use the back and use the same method that we're using. You understand? Okay, put the file name, like I was saying, the save format. We have the Word document, which is the version. You're using 2010 version. You want to save as 2010 version, just use the Word document. Whatever version you are using to save in that version is the Word document, the first one, which is also the default format. If you are not, we've not changed anything to save as the Word document format, but I'm just trying to shed more light on the other formats. Word 97 to 2003, that's if you want to save in a format that will be compatible with the previous versions, with older versions. If you save it with Word documents and you send to somebody with 92 to 2003 version, the document will not be readable. So if you think where you are sending document to is, they may likely have very old versions, you might want to save with 97 to 2003 format. You also have PDF. I'm sure you've heard people saving as PDF. So you can click on PDF to save as PDF. So basically, those are the three common save formats. And of course, you click on save. When you are done saving, you click on save. You understand, everybody? Let's quickly talk about printing. Because let me say many things at the same time because of our time. You can also print. How do you print? You click on print. You click on print. We're going to talk about formatting after now. Arranging your, click on print, and whatever will show will show on the print. There's what we call the print preview on the right. So if you are not okay with what you are saying, that means you have to go back and make some adjustments. There are many settings you can change here. You want to print as portrait. I'm sure you know what portrait means. You want it long. How would I describe portrait? You know, you want the longer side to be on the side, on the left-hand side. You don't want the longer side of the paper to be at the top. You want the longer side to be at the left, at the side, at the left-hand side, at the side. The normal printing, that portraits, you want to print a lot of columns. You want to print a table and that has a lot of columns. You might want to change the portrait to landscape. Do you understand? Most of us say we print on A4 paper. Is good. You select the right paper size. Okay, you have many. You want to print all pages, fine. By default, on all pages, but you want to print specific pages. You might want to go to pages and put where you have pages there and put the number of pages you want to print, maybe 1 to 4. Do you understand, everybody? Okay. Let's quickly talk about protecting. You want to protect this file. Please, caveats, emptor, buyers beware. Please don't use a password that you cannot remember, because I will not be able to help you. You cannot hack it. If you forget your password, you cannot remember. I cannot hack it. Nobody can hack it. So, but it's also good that sometimes we need to save, we need to protect our document. So how do you protect your document? You just go to info, and go to protect documents, and you will see encrypt with password. When you click on encrypt with password, you ask you for the password. Put the password. Please don't put the password you will not remember, and don't put a password that anybody can easily remember too. Don't put 2025 as your password. Don't put your name. Don't put the name of your spouse. Yes, thank you, Aremu. Thank you for that description. Don't put what again? Don't use password. Some people use password as their password. Don't use password. You really want to protect your documents. If it's a confidential file, you might want to use a password that's really strong. So you put your password, click OK. It asks you to re-enter the password, click OK, and people will not be able to open the password, be able to open the file except they enter the password. You understand, everybody? Okay. Let me look for one more. Okay, let me leave that. Let me show you another way to protect your profile. You can go to Save As, go to Browse, go to Tools, click on General Options. You will see password to open, password to modify. If you want to password your document that nobody will be able to open it without the password, you can just go to password to open and put in and enter your password. Click OK. You ask to enter the password. Click OK as well. So nobody will be able to open this file except with the password. But if you want this file to be open, you are only concerned about altering the content. You don't mind if it's accessible, but you don't want the content to be modified. Please just ignore the password to modify. Go through the same step, but ignore password to open. Go to password to modify, put the password there and click OK. The password will be, the file will be, and click, of course, click OK and click on save. The file will be open. You can open the password, but it cannot be altered. You understand? Let me get the feedback from you. So far, so good. We have been learning how to work with our documents, how to create a new document, open existing documents, save our documents, as well as protect our documents. Do you have any questions? So far, so good. Time is very, very short. So I'm trying to make us learn a lot under that period of time. So far, so good. Do you have any question before we move to editing? Move to editing. Yes. Yes, I'm seeing a lot of understood. I'm seeing a lot of understood. I think I have to agree with them that they actually understood. Okay, let's move on. Next, let's go to how to edit a document. What's editing? Can somebody help me on the chat box? Editing. What is editing? What is editing? From editing, we move to formatting. What's editing? Yes, editing is what? Yes, I know you understood. So put the meaning of editing. Adding styles, no. Let me be very blunt. No. Change the features of documents, no. Previewing, no. Previewing, no. Editing, going. What is editing? Adding styles, no. Sorry, I'm sorry for being blunt. Just that there's no time. I would have helped you. I would have helped you, but there's no time to help you. Making changes, yes, close to that. making adjustment, what kind of adjustment, making changes. Okay, RMO is very, very explicit. Adding things to the text or removing what has been, that's editing. Thank you. So it's fine. Editing is not about, okay, if all your definition, maybe I was not patient enough to check all the definitions. But if your definitions have to do with adding text to your document, that means you're correct. Because editing has to do with adding text. Because when you are making changes, what are you doing? Christina, when you are making changes, what are you doing? Or you are making corrections, what are you doing? Probably you have left out something and you're trying to add it. When you are making changes, what are you doing? I am a young man. You know, so I want to remove that maybe you have put more than what you're supposed to put, you are removing it. So that's editing. Adding text, deleting text, making changes to text. You understand? That is editing. You understand? So if your review has to do with removing text from the document, adding to it, or making change, I'm a man. Did you hear that? Let me not say that again. Maybe I should say it. I'm a man. I'm a man. Is that correct? I'm a man. Well, is that correct? Is that correct? Yeah. Let's make it snappy. I'm a man. Somebody say yes. Okay, it's wrong. So I have to change. I might need to change that man to man. You understand? That's also editing. You understand? That's editing. And what happens when you make error, especially I don't know how many types of errors we have, but at least I know that we have spelling error and grammatical error. Okay, when you make spelling error, then when there's a spelling mistake in your document, what do you see? How will you know? Yes, let's be fast. Let's make it fast. When there's a spelling error, what are you going to know? What's going to indicate it? What's going to indicate it? You see a red wavy line. You see a red line. You understand? That's a spelling mistake. What of if it's a grammatical mistake? If it's a grammatical mistake, that's a green. Okay? Either a spelling mistake or a grammatical mistake. How do you correct it? You can click on it, right click on it, and you are going to have suggestions. You're going to have suggestions. Microsoft is going to suggest for you. And you can click on whatever is the right one, whatever is the right suggestion, and go to correct it for you. Is that clear, everybody? And of course, you can make changes yourself. Use your backspace, use your delete key to make the changes yourself. Is that clear, everybody? Is that clear, everybody? Alternatively, especially when you are working with a large document, when you are with a large document, you are working with a 200-page document, you want to correct your mistakes one by one like that. How effective would that be? Yes, somebody put that on your chat box. You are preparing your project, your PhD thesis, I don't have a PhD yet. I doubt if a PhD thesis will be less than 200 pages. Yes, do you have any PhD? Have any PhD holder here to confirm that? Let's just assume that PhD theses are always very long. Let's just assume. Okay. Your PhD thesis, you want to edit it. Will you want to be making that change one by one? What will likely going to happen? Yes, somebody drop it on the chat box. What's going to happen? Assuming you have a lot of pages and you have a lot of mistakes to correct, and you are trying to do that one by one. How will that? How possible is that? What will likely happen to you? While you are still gathering your thoughts together, let me help you. It's most likely you're going to leave out some errors. So what can you do in that case, in that scenario? Go to the beginning of the document. Who can remind us that to go to the beginning of the document? Find and replace. Yes, find and replace will not do this. Find and replace is going to find and replace. Let's assume that there is a word that you want to replace. There's a word. Okay, what is NUC? Somebody help us with NUC. Just to tell us what find and replace will do better. What is NUC? Let's digress a little. What is NUC? Okay, Nathaniel, I've seen your one by one, we take it centuries. Anyway, that's an exaggeration. That will not take century. Just take few days. Just take few days. I doubt if you have few days to just to edit your document. Yes. What is then UC? You want to see what find and replace will do. What is then UC? What is then UC? NUC is, okay, don't enter my trap. NUC is National Universities Commission. Many people will say NUC is Nigerian Universities Commission. So I've typed Nigerian Universities Commission a lot of places in this document. I remember it's national. So how do I change that Nigeria to national? I'm going to use find and replace. You can see find and replace on your top right. You understand? But let's move forward. So I'm just trying to address the find and replace that somebody typed earlier. So spelling and grammar check will do a better job. So what you do is to press your Control Home to take to the beginning of the document and go to Review and click on Spelling and Grammar. And this box will appear, the Spelling and Grammar dialog box will appear. The spelling and grammar, okay. There's no, most of us, there's no error. The document is error-free. Maybe you have to intentionally put some error so that spelling and grammar can work, like I'm doing that already. So if I go to the beginning now and I click on spelling and grammar, what happens? What happens? Try to fix some errors. Try to fix some errors. Try to fix some errors. And press Control to go to the beginning. It's good to press Control because it's going to start tracking the error from where your cursor is. So it's advisable you go to the beginning of the document so that the correction can start from the beginning. You understand? So somebody has answered the question. It highlights the error. After highlighting the error, what are you seeing? You are seeing the correction. You are seeing the suggestion. So what do? I click on this, what I think is just a minute, spelling and grammar. So I click on it, suggestion, and I click on it, and it takes it. And what happened? Could you come again from the spelling and grammar? I said you want to make changes to your document. You want to correct errors. You can correct it manually. Use your backspace, use your delete key, and all of that. But we are saying that you want to do for a large document. Correcting one by one will not be effective. Use spelling and grammar. Press Control Home on your keyboard to go to beginning, to start from beginning. Because spelling and grammar will start tracking, will start changing errors from where your cursor is blinking. So it's advisable you go to the beginning, start from beginning. So after you've done that, click on spelling and grammar. It takes you to the first error, give you the suggestions, pick whatever you think whatever you feel is the correct thing, and what happens, it takes you to the next one. And if you want to ignore, of course, there are options for ignore. There's option for add to dictionary. Some of your names will always be in red. So you just correct it. You can add to dictionary so that it will not come back to you again. I think that's clear. Samantha, I think that's clear. That should be clear. Or is that clear? Okay, let me go. Samantha, is that clear? Yes, okay, thank you. So that is editing. Let's go to formatting. Let's go to formatting. Formatting means changing the appearance. What if the correct is not in the suggestion? Maybe you should type it yourself. Most likely it will be there. It's only if it's your name. Florence, if it's your surname. Florence, what I'm saying as your surname. Microsoft Word may not be able to give you the correct one. So what do? You say ignore. Is that clear? Florence, just ignore. Just click on ignore. Just use ignore. You understand? But definitely Florence, Word will give you a correct option for Florence. In case you make a mistake on Florence, will give you Florence. For your surname, of course, we won't be able to. What you can do is to ignore, or you tell you tell Word to add to the design, so subsequently it will not be flagging it red. Do you understand? Okay, let's go to formatting because of our time. Formatting. How do you format? What's formatting? Formatting has to do with changing the appearance of the document. Change the appearance. Change the appearance. It's good to make your document to look good. It's good for a document to wear a professional look. So that your reporter wear a professional look. So how do you give your document a professional look? You need what's called formatting. How do you format? The first thing to do is to select. Many things in Microsoft Word you have to select before you do it, especially formatting. So how do you select? So I'll be saying many things at the same time now. You're going to get full details, full gist in the material we're going to send to you. You want to select a word, you double click on that word, the word is selected. Some call it highlight, but the right word is select. Okay, so select the word, you double click on the word is selected. You want to select a line, go to the margin and click, let the cursor be facing that line and click on it. That's it. Double click on the word to select it, yes. Double click on the word to select it. You want to select a line, for example, you might want to format your heading differently, So you might want to select just the line. So go to the margin. You can see my cursor is facing that line. You can click on it. I want to select line 3. You can see I move to line 3. I click on it, and the entire line is. How do you select a sentence? Anywhere on that sentence, hold your control key and click on it. A sentence. What's the sentence? The sentence starts with a capital letter ends with full stop. So sentence is not necessarily a line. Sentence can be 3 lines, can be half a line. So click anywhere on the line, hold your control key and click anywhere on the line. I think what's going to be very relevant was sometimes selecting a paragraph. After selecting the paragraph, go to the margin and hold your control key and double click. Sorry, go to the margin and double click. The paragraph will be selected. You understand? You want to select the entire document, just press Ctrl A. Just press Ctrl A as a command. Ctrl A will always select all. So let's select the first paragraph, everybody. There are different fonts are not professional, some are professional. Whatever use your place of work takes precedence. Many places of work in many organizations there are standard fonts. But let's assume for the sake of this start, let's use Times New Roman. Just type Times New Roman on the, can you see, on the font type. Type it, press enter. Can something has changed? Make it 12. Change the font size. A lot of time the font size. The standard font type is 12. I hope you can see my screen. I hope my screen is here.
Yes, it is clear.
Thank you. So most of the time, the font size is, the normal font size is, standard font size is 12. You are lost. We are formatting, we want to learn, we are trying to talk about formatting. And formatting has to do with change the appearance, making your document to wear a professional look, enhancing the appearance of your document. And what we are doing now is to format the first paragraph and observe the difference between the first paragraph and the other paragraphs. You understand? So go to the first paragraph and triple click. Triple click, or go to the margin and double click. Okay, you have to select before you can format. Okay, I ask you to choose Times New Roman. I have to choose Times New Roman through the font size. Through the font size, we are assuming the font size is 12. Okay, the alignments, there's anything wrong with this alignment? Is left aligned, the right is not well aligned. So let's do justify. Justify. Go to line spacing and choose 1.5. Choose 1.5. Favor, you are found in Jesus. Yeah, okay. I want to. Okay, I hope you are found. You are found. Just select the first paragraph by double clicking on by triple clicking on the first paragraph. We are not using control so that you can see the difference in what we are doing with others. You can see the effect of what you are doing. So select the paragraph, go to on the home tab, go to fonts, font type, and just type times as you type times. The Times Roman will come up and you can press enter. You have Times Roman. Then use justify. Okay. Rexmond. Please drop your chat box. I'm going to get a picture. Okay, that's for edit to answer. Okay, put the chat box. Sorry, don't put on the chat box now. Put the font size, change the alignment to justify, and change the line spacing to 1.5. The other things you can do, you can change the text effect, the bold italics, change the font size, you know, but basically what we have done is fine. What we have done is fine. Which one is better, the first paragraph or the second paragraph? How do I increase or indentation? Good. What's indentation? Thank you. What's indentation? The space between your margin and the text. What's the margin? Okay, let me be saying many things at the same time now because of our time. You can change the margin. How do you change the margin? Go to layout. Go to layout to be able to change your margin, and you can see margin. You can pick existing margin, moderate, narrow, or you can go to custom margin and put your exact the type, the size that you want, the measurement that you want. Especially when you are printing on the letter paper. If you print normally, if you print this way, it's going to your text will be on your printout will be on the letter. So you might want to come to margin to adjust the top so that can accommodate the letter. You understand? But she's talking about indentation. I'm asking I'm describing indentation as the space between your margin and your text. Someone will now be asking, ordinarily, there's no space now. This is margin there. So why we say space between the margin and the text? You can give me an example of when you might want to indent. Okay, let me help you. Some of us, should I call them old school? There's what called old school. Old school, how do they start paragraph? I will know the old schools on this call, in this class. Please, if you are one of them, please drop it on the chat box. How do you, well, let me ask, is it a paragraph? My selection, is it a paragraph? Is it paragraph at all? What you are seeing on your screen, or what you are seeing on your screen, is it a paragraph? Are they paragraphs? Okay. And the old schools, if you know you are old school, if you are new school, you will not be able to answer this question. How do you integrate paragraph? Yes, at least there should be an old school, at least one on this call, in this class. How do you indicate paragraphs? They press the space bar 5 times. Jesus. To create a dent and there's no paragraph. Space, okay. So to put a paragraph, they leave a space. When they are starting a paragraph, they leave a space. They leave a space, and that's the paragraph. All we have here, they are all paragraphs too. They are paragraphs. Well, we don't have a space starting each paragraph, but the paragraph all the same. Time will not permit me to talk more than that, but their paragraphs all the same. However, if you are the type that you want is a little space before you start something, before you start a new paragraph, you can click here, there, and start and press tab. Do you understand? Do you understand? But the amount of space you are going to see will depend on what you have on your indent. You understand? Okay, it's going to depend on what you have on your indent. It's what you have done there that we can you see indentation, first line 1.25 centimeter. If you now want to create your indentation, I'm starting with the one that is very, very relevant to us. You can go to indentation here and put the particular, we just have a default, just that we are, don't press space. So let me digress now. Those of you that used to press space 7 times, 10 times, that's the wrong way to do it. Rather press tab. Press tab is going to move a little. Or if you want to, maybe it doesn't move enough, or you want to determine how much it's going to move, or the length of your indentation, so you can come to indentation and come and put it there. Okay? But if you want to do, you're not interested in indenting the first line, you might want to indent the entire line. For example, I'll just say this in passing because of our time. If you want to, those days too, how do they, when you are writing a letter, how do you put your letter? When you want to write an official letter, you have the sender's address and the recipient's address. How do you put this? Where do you put the sender's address? Yes, let's be fast about it. This time is just taking too fast. Okay, where do you put the sender's address? Where do you put the sender's address? Where do you put the sender's address? You're writing a letter those days, especially. Where do you put the sender's address? Right-hand side. Thank you. Yes. Richard Okoje, I'm suspecting you. Those that are answering that question might likely be old school. I'm suspecting them. Now you can put both the sender's address and the we have plenty of them here. Jesus. Okay. Now you can put both the sender's address and the recipient address on the left-hand side. Just put a space. But if you are Steve, after is what they call it. Laughter is I've forgotten now. Because I'm laughing already too. Okay. So any side, any side I want to put it on the right hand side. So what some people also do is that they start, so you can select the entire, type your address normally, select the entire address and use your tab or use your indentation to push it to your right hand side. You understand? So basically that's, let me just say that in passing. Left hand side for both senders and yes, you can put it. You put it, the senders address and both on the left hand side. The senders, I just hope there's no English teacher here. I just hope I'm correct. I hope there's no communications expert on this call, but I think I'm correct. You can put the sender's address. Can put the sender's address and the recipient address on the left hand side. Kindly do it and let's see, please. Okay. Let me do that. So what I'm going to do now is to press enter. What's your address? So let's say your address is 75 Chima Street, Victoria Island, Lagos, Nigeria. Okay. What some people do is that they do right align. No, that's not correct. What some people do is right align. No, that's not correct. What you need to do is just to press your tab. Press your tab. When you are pressing your tab, you're also kind of creating indents. Somehow you are trying, you are increasing the, can you see the left indent is on 9.99? Can you see the indent has changed from 0? But another way to it is that somebody is saying, why pressing tab? I can just go to indents and I can look at my ruler. Which point do I want it? I want it on 10. But let's say 11. Let me say 11. So I will go to left indent and put 11 centimeter there. 11 centimeter and click OK. And then it moves. Is it working? I think it should working. It should be working. It should be working. I need to move very, very fast. Okay, I've talked about margin. Okay, let's talk about 2 more things. And I send my assignments. I think we have done a lot of classwork. Let me do numbering. Okay, how do you number? How do you create a list? Depends. Just press Ctrl-N, takes us to the end. You want to create a list. If order is of importance to you, you use numbering. If order is not important, you use bullet. You understand? On the home tab, there is bullet, there's number. I want to start a list. I can go to bullet, click on this and start my list. And start my list and continue my list and continue my list and continue my list. I want to stop the list. I'll press enter 2 times and the list will stop. The same thing applies to numbering. Same thing applies to numbering. If it's numbering, I can start my numbering, start my list of numbers. When I want to stop, I press enter 2 times, numbering stops. Yes. Do you have any question on numbering? Any questions so far? Let me take your questions now before I continue. Any questions so far? Put it on the chat box. Yes, by the time yes, when you adjust the left indentation to push it to the right. Yes, by clicking enter 2 times, your numbering will stop. Your bullets will stop. You understand? What version of Microsoft are you using? I'm using 2019, but 2016, 2013 is fine. But the more recent, the better for you. But from 2010 is okay, but the more recent, better. 2013, 2016, 2019 will be better for you. You don't understand the paragraphing? Don't worry. Just press enter. You are okay. That's modern day paragraphing. Modern day paragraphing. 1A, 1B. How do you fix it? 1A, 1B, 1A, Roman figure 1. What are you going to do? 1A, Roman figure 1, 1A, Roman figure 2, 1B, Roman figure 1. What are you going to do? That's multi-level. You do something like multi-level there. No time. Time is on our side. Multi-level. That's what we call multi-level. Let me quickly do that. Multi-level. So what you do is that you start your list. Let's assume that I have the name of states, Nigeria. I'm trying to be fully in this class, but just last. Okay. Nigeria, let's say Lagos, Ikeja, Oshodi, Lekki, what now? Let's say Abuja, Asoko, Maitama, then maybe Ghana. Let's look Ghana. I don't know the states in Ghana, and so on. But the bottom line is that we want our Nigeria to be the main list. Then we have sub-list as Lagos and Abuja. Under Lagos, we now have sub. You understand? Accra is in Ghana. Okay, thank you. Give me Accra. Okay, let's see. Under Accra, we have this gibberish. Sorry, I don't. Okay, sorry. Don't let me use gibberish. Let me see. In Accra, we have John, James. Okay, we then go to Kumasi. Kumasi. Then we have Julius. Then we have Judas. Okay. Okay, thank you. So what I do is that I can just type or type, then go to multi-level list and choose the multi-level list that I want. Is it 1A Roman figure 1 or is it 1.1? Then let's do 1A Roman figure. So I've done that now. So what I will just do now is to change the level, decrease the level. So, for example, now Lagos is a sub. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to reduce, change the level. I'm going to demote it. Yes, that's what I was looking for. I'm going to demote Lagos to a sub, and I'm going to select okay, I should demote them the first time and demote them again. Abuja is a sub under Lagos. I can demote it just once. Asokoro Maitama, I demote it twice. Can see the arrow here. Can see the increased indent, decreased indent, and increased indent. An arrow is pointing left. The arrow pointing left is increased. It's increasing the level, promoting. While the one pointing to the right is decreasing, decreasing the level. Okay, so Ghana is okay. So Accra should be demoted once because it's sub. Let's say this John and James are towns in Accra. So I'll demote it once, demote it twice. Second time, Kumasi is under Ghana. It should be B. Julius and Judas, there's locations in Kumasi. Do you understand now? Is it working? Or has it worked? It has worked for us. Can you say? So that's how to do multi-level lists. How do you move inserted common in document? You create how to create a table of content. How do you move inserted common? You just go and click on the comment and click on delete. You're asking, okay, how do you insert a comment? What are comments? We can't get the comments. Please let's go about comments. Or if you have let's say I have a comment, I can click on the comment and delete will be active, and I can now go ahead and delete it. Click on that comment, then if you go to review or delete comment will be active. Table of contents, that's a long story. What you want, your headings that you want as your table of content, you apply heading 1 to them. After you apply heading 1, you now go to where you want the table of content. You go to mailings. You go to references and click on insert table of content. And all what you have applied heading 1 to will be listed. Let me just do header and footer and take your questions and end this session. There are many things to learn in Microsoft Word. How do you insert? Your document is not professional until you have numbered it. And for some of you, you are seeing page number there. You are seeing number 1, 2, 3. Is that your page number? Now you get them. The way we say it maybe you get them. That one that you are saying currently is not. Maybe you get them. Okay. Maybe you get them. So that will not show when you are printing. You understand? That will not show when you are printing. So how do you insert your page number? So you go to insert. You go to insert, and you see page number. And of course, you see header and footer. Headers are your text or your extra information that you want at the top, your content that you want repeated or at the top of your page. Some of us, you want the name of your document, you want the name of the title of your reports. What else? The name of your organization to appear at the top of all the pages. That's an header. You just go to add the header, and put it there, and it will be repeated. Same thing, footer. You want the name of the organization to appear at the bottom of all your documents. Just go to footer. But let's talk about page number, because the page number is actually a footer. But anyway, it can be header, can be a footer. If it's at the top, if you put your page number at the top, if you put your page, your page number at the top is an header. If you put your page number at the bottom is a footer. So go to page number, and you can see top of page, bottom of the page, page margin, whatever you want to put it. Let's assume that I want it at the bottom. I will click on bottom, and it's going to load the various styles, the various formats. I'll just pick the format of my choice, and that is it. I'll pick the format. Let me just pick this format. I'll click OK, and that's it. And I can now come here and close this. Yes. I hope you will not ask me the assignment I want to give you. I hope you are not going to ask me as questions. I will not answer any question on that assignment. So I don't know, should I just, should I drop the assignments on the chat box? Title the assignment on the chat box. Yes, the chat box. I need to get a guide from edit. Just a minute, please. Let me just get a yes from her. Just a minute, please. Okay, while you are doing that, while I'm trying to get please drop your question. Okay. Let me just, please don't ask. Please don't ask the questions please don't ask the questions I'm going to drop now. That's supposed to be assignments. Assignments are supposed to be assignments. Okay. Yes, please drop your, I intentionally want to stop now so that there are many things to learn. So of course, from what you're going to ask as well, there are things we can learn. I'm just trying to make sure that it is what is relevant to you. Let's use the remaining part to talk about what is relevant to you. Okay, yes, please drop your questions on the chat box. The edit will get back to you on the slides. Okay, how do I create hanging indent for citation? Hanging indent. Is it just the, okay, indents, you can just a minute. Just select what you want to, of course, you can go to paragraph, go to your, and you can select as many paragraphs as you want. Let me do 3 or 4 paragraphs. I want to apply hanging indents. Those of you that you don't know hanging indents, you will see now. So I can go to paragraph dialog box launcher. I can go to layout, click on the paragraph dialog box launcher, and I click on special. That's hanging, and I can choose the amounts. I can click OK. So for hanging indents, go to paragraph and go and play with what you have there. Yes, let's have more questions. Yes, let's have more questions on the chat box. Yes, I've sent the project or the assignments. I use my church mind to set up the prayer, so it's very simple. It's not so difficult. Yes, how do I create different pages? That's part of your question. That's part of your different page size of my document. E.g., that's part of that's my assignment. That's part of my assignment. That's part of my assignment. That's part of my assignment. Okay, I think the questions. How do I keep a paragraph from splitting across pages? How do I keep paragraph? You select, then you go to layout, click on the page setup, click on the page setup dialog box launcher. Sorry, just a minute. Just a minute. Yes. You go to the paragraph dialog box launcher, paragraph, go to layout, maybe even on the home tab, there's a paragraph dialog box launcher there. You see lines, page, and break. So you want to keep your paragraph together from splitting. You say keep lines together. You understand? Nathaniel, just check keep lines together. And your paragraph will be together. And click, of course, click OK. Let's, where do you want to drop your assignment? Edit will tell you, okay, yes, Edit will tell you about that. Edit will tell you about that, give more information about that. Yes, I've answered that question. So keep your lines together. Nathaniel, is that clear? Okay, good. One or two more questions. Okay, in the absence of any question, okay, Edit, you can take the floor.
All right. All right. Thank you very much, John.
Welcome.
It's been a very interesting and insightful session. And thank you to everyone for your questions, your conversations, your engagement. And it shows that you're all following the class. And for those who had issues with their audios, sorry about that. I think it's from your end. However, I think a few of you have reached out to me or reached out to us on WhatsApp rather, and we would see how we can help some of you. We would like to have a one-on-one Zoom session with you after this class, to check your Zoom, because we wouldn't want you to have the same challenge in the subsequent classes. Okay, John, can you again share the assignment in the chat room? I see some persons missed that. Can you again share the assignment in the chat room? And then for those of you who are asking for the recorded version, okay, so every of our classes are recorded and uploaded to our YouTube channel. All right. Uploaded to our YouTube channel. All you have to do is subscribe to our YouTube channel to be notified whenever we upload that. And of course, we have our WhatsApp community where we discuss and share information as far as this class is concerned. So we would also, whenever we upload the recorded versions to our YouTube channel, we would also share the link of the recorded version in the chat room or in the community for you to simply click and go straight to watch or rewatch as the case may be. Okay. And then, okay, let me see. John, have you reshared the assignment? Are you still here with us, John? Can you hear me?
I shared it.
Okay. So please
shared-
reshare the, yes, please reshare the assignment in the chat room. All right. Emmanuel, can you share the YouTube link? Can you share our YouTube channel link in the chat room? And I would implore everyone to click and subscribe. Okay. Please click and subscribe so that you don't miss out on the uploaded or recorded version of this class. And then for those who are asking for the training materials, okay, we would share it in the WhatsApp community designated for this course, and you can all download it from there. All right. John, we are still waiting for the assignment. Okay, so while we are waiting for,
I've checked it again.
okay,
Like two or three times already.
okay, where is that?
Check again. Share it again.
Okay, Emmanuel or Mercy, please take note of the assignment. We would reshare it in the WhatsApp community as well. All right, so quickly, we're coming to the end of the session today. And have you shared the link, Mercy and James? Sorry, Mercy and Emmanuel. Have you shared the link to our YouTube channel? Okay, please, everyone download the assignment. It's a Word document, so please download the assignment. We would also share it in the WhatsApp community in case you didn't get it from here. All right, okay. John, you can stop sharing so I can share my screen. All right. So here we go. All right, so what you see on the screen are our social media handles. Emmanuel, you can share the link to our social media handles as well. You can follow us on Facebook, on Twitter, on LinkedIn. For those who are just professionally on the LinkedIn platform, feel free to follow us. We share every information across these social media channels, and most importantly, our YouTube channel where all the classes are uploaded to. And then for your assignments, okay? For your assignments, once you're done with your assignment, please email your assignment to the email address you see on the screen. Emmanuel, you can share the email address in the chat room as well. Okay. Once you're done with your assignment, email your assignment to the email address on the screen. All right. So please ensure you follow. And if you're in this class and you've not registered officially from the registration link, your data is not with us as a registered student for this course. All right, so please click on the registration link in the chat, in the WhatsApp group, register to have your data captured as a registered student for this course. We have about 5 different courses that are running in each month. Okay, so whichever one you registered for, your data will be captured and recorded for that. And that is for certificate issuance purpose and the rest of it. So if you're in this class and you have not registered, probably you got the link from any other, you got the link to this class from any other source, which is good. However, make sure you're registered. Okay. So, but not to worry, on the WhatsApp group, we would also share these links. these designated links and as well as the email address for the assignment submission. We share it in the WhatsApp community so you all be carried along. All right, so what you see on the screen, this is our website, the email address for the assignments. And if you have inquiries, please email us and you can simply call us or chat us on this number. Okay, so I hope, please, if you've registered before, you don't need to register twice, okay? You don't need to register twice, Chidima, please. You have to remember if you've registered before. But then you can as well chat the number on the screen to verify, to confirm if you have registered for this program. If you're not too sure or you've forgotten, please chat this number you see on the screen on WhatsApp and ask her to check if your name is on the registration list for this program. All right. So we would have other conversations, probably classwork and as the case may be before the next class. So in as much as you'll be doing this assignment, there could be other assignments within the period because the next class would be on the second Saturday of next month. So we will not just be idle in the chat room. We'll keep everybody engaged with activities and all, ensure to be part of it. It's all part of helping to drive home the knowledge and then make sure you are still hands-on with whatever it is we're doing as far as this course is concerned. Okay, so I hope you had a wonderful time with us in class today. Please keep a date with us again for the next class and engage on our social media platforms and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you very much and do have a wonderful, wonderful weekend ahead. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Stay happy and stay blessed.